The bank's proposal to scrap card surcharges is pushing merchants towards cheaper and even free payment options such as QR code transactions. But consumers are being warned these alternatives can often lack the protection that comes with some credit cards.
The convenience of tapping and going is costing Australians an average of $60 each year. The RBA's plans to remove surcharges on EFTPOS, MasterCard and Visa cards is a win for consumers. But for small businesses, it means absorbing the costs themselves.
It is a six-figure sum. It is massive. And at the moment, as you can see, we're not trying to profit from it. We're just trying to share that expense so we don't lose out every time someone settles with card.
EPO Hawker charges customers a flat 1% surcharge. But depending on the payment method, most banks charge more.
I think on aggregate we pay about 1.5%. We're actually dipping into our pocket every single time someone settles through a card.
There's also concern the surcharge ban could drive up the costs of small businesses. For operators like this, covering a six-figure salary a year could leave them with no choice but to raise the price of their menu items.
It's not ideal at all, but the reality is we work on paper-thin margins. I would reluctantly have to increase my prices.
Some businesses are tuning to new systems like QR codes. Sydney-based startup Ping links directly to a customer's bank account, allowing instant, fee-free payments.
When I send you money through PayID today, Crystal, it doesn't cost you a cent and it doesn't cost me a cent. So why does it suddenly change when I go to a shop? Right? So the actual underlying technology to do transactions is relatively cheap. It's just that there are far too many middlemen in the middle taking their profits.
The company's goal is to get 2 million small businesses on board.
In the future, our plan is to charge a very small fixed fee, if required, to be able to cover our costs. But, we're not trying to be as greedy as the banks.
$0 for the customer and the business.
Yeah,
is
correct.
that too good to be true?
Yeah, that's right. You don't normally get anything for nothing.
But global giant Visa is warning that these new payment transfer apps may not offer the same protections as credit or debit cards.
There always is a catch, and I referenced earlier the zero liability setup we have for Visa card holders. If it wasn't you did the transaction, you're never liable. One of the benefits we have, and that gets paid for as part of the cost of the payments, is exactly that security, is the mechanism to dispute.
There are no standards around QR codes. There is no security around QR codes. There is no standard customer experience.
When Bonza Airline closed down in April last year, consumers who had paid with secure creditors got priority treatment. Those who paid with other methods weren't so lucky.
Obviously, for a litre of milk or whatever, you don't need consumer protections. But if you're buying an airline ticket or you're buying making a significant purchase, and there is a risk between the time you pay for it, the time you get the goods, i.e. an airline ticket or a hotel or whatever that is, you're protected. And that is part of the Visa, MasterCard, EFTPOS rules.
The Independent Payments Forum has submitted an inquiry to the RBA about consumer protection for account-to-account payments. Crystal Wu, Sky News Sydney.